Hello and welcome to our Game of Thrones series of Season 7, Episode 3. This is called The Queen's Justice. Got some justice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she did. She got some justice.
She did, slightly.
Yes.
For now.
But so we're going to do a brief recap, and then we're actually going to watch the preview of the next one and talk about that just for a brief second. So, what was your favourite part to start with?
Favourite thing for me was Lady Olenna revealing
that's a given, isn't
to
it?
Jaime Lannister, "It was me who killed Joffrey. Tell Cersei."
I want her to know.
Yeah, I want her to know. But before I tell you that, I will drink that poison and just make sure it won't hurt me before I die.
Yes.
Peaceful death.
Peaceful death. Olenna's death was one of the best. It was gratifying. It was, you knew it was actually a bit of a surprise because
it was classy, Sam.
It was
classy.
She stayed classy.
She stayed classy.
She stayed very classy. The lead up to it was interesting because it's not where we thought Jaime was going to end up. But we should have seen it coming when Cersei sat down with the Band of Bravos.
Yes.
Got it there. And she said, "A Lannister always pays their debts and I will pay you the money back." Because if we go back to Joffrey he was a lot in debt.
Yeah.
And that followed on because the Tyrells were paying that debt, and then when Cersei did what she did, really badly what she did, the Tyrells said, "We're not paying any more money." And instead of going to Casterly Rock to defend that, because they don't really care about it as much as what Tyrion and Daenerys think they do, they went to High Garden. Take High Garden, kill Olenna, and take the money. Take the money and run. Jaime Lannister does.
Yeah.
But it was a massive lead up and a hell of a payoff.
Yeah.
Because to see her admit finally she killed Joffrey, that was incredible.
Yeah. You were just saying before, weren't you, that now Jaime realises that it wasn't Tyrion who did it. So he's now going to be thinking, what have I done?
Yeah, I believe this is going to be the undoing of Jaime and the grasp that Cersei has on him, because if you noticed in that episode from basically attacking him when she walked into the room, and the fact that now she's not bothered that her handmaiden sees Jaime in bed, she stopped caring.
She thinks she is completely all powerful.
Yeah, and you see and you see the power she has over Jaime. Now I think with what Jaime knows, he knows Tyrion's innocent, and I believe he will always take Tyrion's side. As much as I think he does love Cersei, I don't think he loves her as much as Tyrion, because I think he feels sorry for Tyrion.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be the undoing of Cersei's hold over Jaime.
I still think that he's going to do away with her in the end.
I think he's going to kill her.
I think he will. I think this could be, like you say, the start of him thinking this has got to end. She should not be allowed to go on.
No, absolutely. She's the mad. I mean, I've said at the beginning she is a mad bitch, but it looks like the Mad Queen is rising in the way that she's handling things is very mirror image to the way that Aerys dealt with things. She's already gone one step further than him, because she's used wildfire to blow the Citadel up, something he never nearly achieved because Jaime killed him before that happened. And the way she handled Illyria Sand was, and the chaining of them on either side so they couldn't touch each other, was mirror image to what Aerys did to Ned Stark's brother and father. They chained each other to a point where they couldn't reach each other. What was it? The brother couldn't reach the sword to cut his dad free, and his dad was burning. Yeah. And she's rising.
Yeah.
Mad.
She's lost all compassion for anybody else, hasn't she? She's got nothing left. But then I suppose from her point of view, all of her children are dead. She feels from her point of view that she's completely been wronged by people left, right and centre. She can't even trust certain members of her own family. So she just thinks, well, sorry, I'll just
out for myself.
I'll make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah.
So
in a way,
you can kind of understand the madness.
To be honest, when I was watching it, I remember saying to Anth that I don't actually feel sorry for Illyria Sand. I really want to, because I like her as a character. I really do. But what she did to Marcella was unforgivable. And if I was put in Cersei's shoes, I probably would have done the same thing.
There was no need to really do it either.
She was an innocent.
It was to make a point that she was
out of all the Lannisters or Baratheons, whatever you want to call them, because
she deserved it the least.
She did. She was an innocent. Yeah. She was an innocent character. She was the good side. If Cersei ever had a good side,
that was it.
Tommen and Myrcella were it.
Yeah.
And that's probably their dad. That's Jaime and them.
Oh, Joffrey was 100% Cersei.
Oh God, yeah.
He was wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Cersei is becoming one of the most interesting characters in this whole game, because at the minute, I've always said Cersei is terrible planner. Mm-hmm. She's executing a plan. That's it. She's a really bad executor of a plan. She knows what she wants to do, but she's never done it because she messes up somehow. She doesn't seem to be messing up right now.
But I think Daenerys, that's it. Yeah, I think that's it though, because I think in the end she's going to majorly mess up. Irrevocably mess up.
But Daenerys is messing up left, right and centre. Daenerys is like taking Cersei's role in the mess up department.
Yeah.
And it's Daenerys who's had a fleet already taken by Euron Greyjoy and had three people taken capture. Casterly Rock was an absolute disaster because they went in, they took the castle, and now all their fleet is destroyed, so the Unsullied are stuck on Casterly Rock.
Yeah, I mean, you're starting to see that Sansa's obviously very good at planning things. She seems to be...
Wow.
Really has who has her head screwed on the best?
Sansa Stark.
Her?
Sansa Dumbface Stark.
Sansa Dumbface is actually not Sansa Dumbface no more.
No, not whatsoever.
And Jon, I think Jon, with the right people behind him, is, especially now that he's kind of back with Tyrion, he's reforged that connection. Tyrion's all for Jon Snow doing whatever it is that he needs to do.
Yeah.
It's just, like you said, Daenerys.
She's getting there. She's getting there
acting like a spoilt brat.
She was. The way she went on in that throne room, she needed to really just sit down and just take a minute to think about it, because she acted like a spoiled brat. She sounded like a big baby, and she threw her dummy out the pram, and she was having none of it. She might as well have stamped her feet.
Well, she did,
didn't she? Sat in the corner and
she
sucked
did.
her thumb.
And she just looked out and said, right, well, you can have this and you can have that, and go off and off you go.
There you go.
Off you go, Jon.
It was just that attitude when she first met him. She could have really made an ally. She could have probably changed Jon's mind in the whole bending the knee thing. She could have really tried a lot harder, and she didn't. I can't wait for Bran, because Bran and Sansa, Bran came back to Winterfell.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was Arya.
Well, I did, but then again, apparently, and I think when we think about it though, Bran was already nearly there anyway.
Yeah, he was at the wall, and I honestly thought it was Arya, and it wasn't. It was weird, creepy Bran.
Yeah. No one understands him anymore.
Weird, creepy Bran who's decided to talk like this.
Because he's the all-seeing
Sansa.
Little thing with his creepy voice. Yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting to see what the full consequence of him is.
Of Littlefinger, definitely. If you're talking about Littlefinger, then yes.
Well, both him and Bran. Bran. I'm waiting for something major to happen with him.
With Bran, him telling, it's when he says to Cersei, not Cersei, sorry, when he said to Sansa, I want to talk to Jon.
Yeah.
And I was like, we want you to talk to Jon.
Yeah, we want to see what happens.
We want you to talk to Jon, because I want him to... It was when Daenerys turned around and said, I am the last Targaryen, I am the last dragon, and I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not, because you're looking at the last one right in front of you, bitch. Daenerys really, really, really is bugging us. Yeah. Really bugging the life out of us. And I want Jon to just win everything right now.
I think everybody probably roots for Jon. Although Daenerys is a really popular character just by virtue of the way she looks and what she stands for. But ultimately,
she's not Cersei.
She's not. She's she hasn't. I don't know. She's kind of missing something.
She's not proven.
No.
Like, she's done the slave thing and everything. She did everything over there. But what counts is what happens over in Westeros, and what is happening right now is failing for her.
Yeah.
She's not, everything that she's putting in place is not working.
I don't think she's got it in her to take down Cersei. I really don't think she has. I think she can't do it alone.
What Ab thinks going to happen is she's going to hopefully open her eyes up and realise that this plan of hers is not working, and go, right, Jon, what do you need doing in the north? Because I'm going to need your help. So why don't I help you? You help me, and
then we'll be okay.
And we'll do, because that's the sensible thing to do. Help Jon with his bit, because he ain't dropping it.
No.
Help him with that, defeat the Night King, and then walk into Westeros and take Cersei out. Because you could do that in a millisecond. You have 3 goddamn dragons. God damn it. I could have probably finished this book a lot quicker if it was me.
It's going to happen. So,
you know, when we're getting so close to the end.
We're nearly there. So I think those are pretty much the main things that we saw from. It was probably one of the best episodes it's been for a while. Like not just like the epic fight scenes and the battles that we've seen. It was a good builder. It was a good, wasn't it?
It was just putting the layers. Like this series has given us a lot of history, and I'm kind of gutted that that's not what we've seen throughout. We've learned so much in these 3 episodes about beforehand, and before Robert's Rebellion, and we're knowing more about the king. Tyrion give his story about how he used to run the gutters in Casterly Rock, and you're getting people's history. I just wish that was something we saw from the start. I wish that was that, because that really helped build this episode to be as good as what it was. Yeah. So we're going to watch the preview of the next episode.
Right.
So,
you ready?
Go.
Go.
HBO.
My only venture at this moment is re-establishing control over this continent and every person on it.
So there's Cersei saying, I mean,
you can count on the Iron.
See, she said it.
As soon as the gold arrives.
Enough with the clever plans.
Is Daenerys finally getting real?
Is she actually?
Oh. Is that Jon? Was that Jon on a dragon?
Right.
No.
Never normally do that, but go back. What am I doing? It's not my computer. I'm like trying to find the mouse.
We need to see this again.
Right.
My only venture at this moment is re-establishing control over this continent and every person on it.
All my allies are gone. I'm losing.
You can count on the Iron Bank as soon as the gold arrives.
She's getting it.
Enough with the clever plans.
Is that Gendry?
Yes.
What the actual?
That was just. I thought
that was just a dragon.
Just a dragon.
But that was Gendry.
Yeah, I think it was.
He's getting off that goddamn boat.
Yes.
Wow.
So there we are.
Holy mother of dragons.
Oh, I need to watch episode 4 now.
No, we're not.
We need to watch it now.
We're not. We're doing it on Monday.
I'm trying to twist Sam's arm to watch it now.
We're doing it Monday. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
So that's it for our Game of Thrones episode. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for the response we've had on the...
It's been incredible. We've had so many nice comments, and the views and the likes have been brilliant, so keep it coming.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
So remember, all of our details are down below. To subscribe, press the button, the bell.
Everything along
there.
Just not the unlike.
No, don't. But as always, our artwork is done by the great Ray Paez. So thank you very much, and thanks very much for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks
bye.
now. Bye.